first pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready now, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
Striding in once again, Chris Paddock comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Here comes
the first baseman, Anthony.
Left side, but well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen,
right fielder,
calling balls
21.
and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
No balls and a strike to count. And there's ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
2-1 now to Steven Souza. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Skied into very shallow right. Myers is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now
so bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Popped him up. Tatis is under it. And that retires the side. Cubs are down. Stepping into the box, Juan Lagares. A hit in 2 tries so far. Popped into the air, back behind second. Horner is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, left field.
Now in the box, Tommy Pham. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Dinelson Lamet is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Dinelson Lamet.
Standing in, Nico Horner. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Jarrell Cotton. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
This is popped up. Dozier moving to his left, and that retires the side. 3 out. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He sets to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 23.
And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
First delivery to him on the way. Will Myers is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Bryant's got it. There's one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at 3rd now.
0-1 the count. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. 2, 3, and 4 do. Cal Quantrill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for San Diego.
Settling in now, Javier Baez. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the 6th. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! Solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses high and inside. For ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There is Dozier. 1 there. On to Hosmer. A double play, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway. Digging in once again, Francisco Mejia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again. 1-2. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Greg Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Greg.
Fast. Ball just misses. That's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base now.
Naylor.
Jeremy Jeffress makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Jeffress.
Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Franchy Cordero will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Lays off again and it's 2-0. Garcia over at second. Naylor on at first with 2 down. Outside, 3-0 now. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Trent Grisham will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Smoked on the ground, left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores and they remain loaded here with 2 away. Ty France will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. 1 ball, no strikes the count. In for a strike, it's 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Happ picks it up. 1 run is scored, and he is in there.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Casey Sadler enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And I believe a balk is going to be issued here as he never came fully set. And now what else could go wrong this inning? First offering on its way. The 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones. Remember, but without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. All even now, 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's it. In for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him. Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the Breivik Valera stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jorge Ona will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right. Right-hander begins throwing.
This change defensively for the Padres.
Hit hard to short.
Left field. Number 33.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The center fielder, number 8.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Happ, a native Pennsylvanian. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the second
Digging
baseman.
in to try it again, Nico Horner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Dozier on to first. It's a double play as their woes. Stepping in, Austin Hedges. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Alec Mills comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Austin Hedges goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Jorge Ona started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Ona is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brayvick.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. The 1-1 home. 2 out, nobody on. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes. Luis Perdomo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61.
Jason Hayward will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Here's Chris Bryant now. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo batting at an even .400. A runner at first with no outs here. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A ball and a strike now to Bryant.
That's a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on
The
3
batter,
and 2.
number 9.
When the difference between
Shortstop.
striking out and drawing a
Javier.
walk can be an inch or two,
Javier.
it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind
Up next,
3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate, Trent Grisham. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Third baseman, Ty.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jurickson Profar. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this.
He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Behind 0-2 now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Drew Pomeranz will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Leading off
Anthony
for
Rizzo
the Cubs,
stands in now, starting
first
things for
baseman,
his side in the
Anthony
9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Two and two.
Ball 2.
And he fouls this one off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The right fielder, number
Into the
21.
box now, Steven Souza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Junior.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Nobody out, runner on first. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. In now, Ian
Now
Happ.
batting.
He's hitless
The
in his
center
2
fielder,
at-bats so far.
Ian Happ.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Stepping up now, Nico Horner. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Pomeranz sets. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss
Your
it.
attention,
Nice
please.
swing right there,
Please hit it to
driving
the
it
Cubs.
into the outfield for a
Number
knock.
13.
David Bodie will
David.
grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Bodie.
here. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now that's popped up. Valera calls for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-1 at the end of this one. The San Diego Padres
Time
put
of the
up a
ball game.
4 spot in
3
the
hours
opening
and
frame
40
on the way to
minutes.
victory. Chris Paddock is credited
Thank
with the
you for
win.
joining us here
Adbert
tonight.
Alzolay only
And we
completed
remind you
2
to
innings
please
and is charged
drive
with the
home
loss.
safely.
So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.